Hello, hello, and welcome back, everybody. This is From the Gnome. We're playing Lord of the Rings online. This is my second part in my series for Yondershire deeds. This is where I'm trying to complete all the deeds, obviously, in, where am I at? Yondershire, which is part of the Shire, but if you look here at the deed tracker plugin, you can see that I'm at 79% of the deeds completed in Shire. That's because it includes the Shire and Yondershire. So I'm trying to complete the deeds in Yondershire. That's what I'm working on. I've got quest here in Yondershire. Plus, I've got a bunch of stuff in my bags I need to deal with real quickly. Let's see here. Browse the shop. Do we have anything here we care about? Kind of, yes. Where is my special? There it is. Put that, oh, my bad. It's over here. We'll put that in there. That's a sapphire. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Wax. Yep. We'll put that in there as well. And that's really all that I care about. Alright, go ahead and close that up and we'll just check down through, see if there's anything that I missed. I don't think so. Sell all. There, our inventory is clean now. Give me half a second. Alright. So now let's check our map. We got some things back here we need to do. We were in the middle of doing... What was it we were trying to do back here? It's over this way. Talk to Bingo Boffin. Ring the bell outside of 9. Where's that at? Doorbell number 9. I think that's over here. Yep, there's the doorbell. Oh. Okay. There's no answer from inside, but you do hear unusual rustling sounds from somewhere. From behind the door.
Just a moment.
You heard someone moving around inside, but no one came to the door. That's odd. I always heard the Yonder hobbits were a little peculiar, but I would still expect them to answer their doorbells. Camellia grimaces. Don't tell Angelica I said the Yonder hobbits were peculiar, Lorandon. She's one of them now, after all, and she's already pretty angry with us. I don't want to make it any worse. Let's make these nosy hobbits useful to us. Ask them what they know about the owner of 9 Honeymead Lane. Alright, so now we gotta go around and ask people stuff. That's an upset hobbit. That's not what we want to talk to. We want to talk to the nosy hobbits.
Hello.
9 Honeymead Lane belongs to Magatha Grubb. If you're around at the right time of day, you might see some big sacks getting dropped off outside. Never heard anyone say what they might contain, though. Anybody else? Nope, not you. There is a person over here I believe we got to talk to, actually down here. Here we are. I believe this is where Denidus is. I think that's the person we were going to go see for a different quest. Was it not? Oh, this is where the books were. Oh, yeah. So I guess we're already done with that quest. This was the guy that was wanting us to create a museum for his books there in the inn. So apparently we don't need to talk to him anymore. Let's see if we can find anybody else we need to talk to. Where's them nosy hobbits when you need them? They're always there when you don't need them, but when you need them, you can't find them. Darn nosy hobbitses. There's one right there. How come she's not? Huh. Okay. Maybe not down there. Maybe over here. This way. There's one.
What do you need?
9 Honeymead Lane. That's Magatha Grubb's place. She spends most every day away from home, though. And one more around here somewhere. It's over this way. 9 Honeymead Lane is where Magatha Grubb lives. I've heard strange sounds coming from her place during the day, but I don't know what might be causing them. She never has any visitors, you know. Alright, we've got to go back and talk to Denidus, I believe, as well. No, not yet. I swear it says there. Talk to Denidus on Honeymead Lane and complete Boffins on the Loose.
Is there something I can do for you?
So this home belongs to someone named Magatha Grubb, but no one seems to know very much about her. Most curious, Lorandon, we are no nearer to learning the cause of those strange sounds or the contents of the big sacks that get left outside her house, but we'll not let those mysteries trouble us. We have a more pressing worry, getting rid of this painting without Angelica finding out about it. While you spoke with the nosy hobbits, I did some asking around of my own, and it sounds like Magatha Grubb leaves her home every morning and heads in the direction of Longcleave. Let's look for her near there. So I don't have to go talk to Bingo Boffin. I was supposed to talk to him, though. He's in here, I think. Last time I saw him, he was here. Bingo Boffin, where are you at? Where are you hiding? It would appear that he's not in here. How odd. Hold it, there's somebody back here. Oh, this guy. I forgot about him. Let's do his follow up on his quest real quick, too.
How do you do?
Listen to the tales told by Lorandon, the champion who has defeated many ruffians in Yondershire. So that's one thing settled, and I think you are. Thank you for handling it. On to my second concern. Someone is seeking to change the bounds, removing Yondershire from the Shire itself. This is unacceptable. Here, Lorandon, take this signature list and collect as many signatures as you can. We'll prove to the guilty party that the folk of Yondershire will not stand for his meddling. Okay, so now we have to get people to sign stuff. I'm guessing that's here in this area. There's one over. Oh, upset hobbits. That's what the upset hobbits are going to be. Okay, now I understand. I've seen them all over the place. I always wondered what quest they were for. Okay, we need 20 of those upset hobbits to sign this. Holy moly. Has anybody seen an upset hobbit? I'm looking for an upset hobbit. I found one. She's standing up here by herself being super upset. Here, sign this. He's like, I'll sign it and you just get out of here. I'm an upset hobbit. Can't you see the sign above my head that says upset hobbit? And yet you're bothering me. There's something over here. I can't remember what it was, but it's on the map. So we're going to come over here and see if we can find it. As well as this rich iron deposit. We will stop for that too. And I see it right over here. Yes. Adamanda, Northtook.
Good day.
Hey, watch your step. You nearly trampled all over the tracks that I am following. She straightens and looks you up and down. Well now, and just who might you be? Clarendon, is it? And my mother sent you with the letter for me? Well, give it here then.
Good day. Might
You
I
bring
have a word with you?
fortuitous news, my new friend. The foolish dinner my mother insisted upon has been cancelled. I suppose we can thank good old Pip for whatever prank he's off pulling. I'm glad to know he is as keen on the machination that stuff of our parents as myself, which is to say, not at all. This leaves me free for the rest of the day to get on with my grand plan. Say, you seem to be rather accomplished and useful. Perhaps you could aid me in my endeavor. Excellent. We need a few things to make this happen, one of which is a spool of rope from Anson. You head over to Tyfield and collect that from Anson while I gather some of the other supplies. So we have another quest line that has started up. Let's head on this way. Got a bunch of the angry ones up here at Longcleave. They're everywhere, honestly. Maybe we'll just go up to Longcleave and get that part done real quick. Get on our war steed and ride Clyde. Everybody, if you would please, on YouTube, youtube.com/Ferone1. I'll learn how to speak eventually. Please go on there and hit subscribe. Help me get to 1,000 subscribers. Been trying to do that for quite a while. We're about 840 right now, somewhere in there. So if you would, please go hit the subscribe button. And those of you watching live on twitch.tv/Ferone, please hit the follow. I do greatly appreciate all of you. I would give each and every one of you a hug if I could. I've got him all decked out in his birding outfit, and he's riding his fishing mount because he's on vacation here. See, he finished up the troubles in Legacy of Morgoth, level 150 expansion, and he's decided to take a vacation in the Shire, which has brought him to Yondershire, where he's doing some work here, trying to help people out. He was here to go fishing and birding, but you know, evil things were afoot, so he had to drop his vacation plans and help out with the issues in the area. That's why he's dressed like he's on vacation. Must help all the hobbits. There's an angry hobbit. There it is. An upset hobbit, not an angry hobbit. Don't call her an angry hobbit. That will make her very, very upset. She's only upset right now, not very, very upset. We don't want to push her to very, very upset. Very, very upset hobbit is a dangerous thing. No, leave him alone. Click that one. Thank you. Just 14 more signatures to go. Oh, do we find Maggot the Grub? Where? There. Alright.
Hello.
Yes, can I help you? You introduce yourself as a friend of Magatha's new neighbor, Angelica Boffin. But before you can continue, the Hobbit woman holds up a hand. I am sorry to interrupt, but I am busy working. You see, I spend my days coordinating with the Bounders to help with the various dangers that threaten Yondershire, and I simply cannot discuss personal matters or other frivolities until the work is finished for the day. Today we are dealing with ruffians at ruins to the northwest, an infestation of bogarts to the north, and a pack of goblins to the northeast. Well, guess what I'm going to get to do? Once those dangers are faced, I will gladly meet with you back at No Bottle, of course. So I just grabbed some quests, basically, to do this place that I've already done for a different quest, and this one that I did for another quest, and to go there again, because that's how questing works. 1 second. See what I'm getting texted. Alright. Just chatting with my girlfriend. She's at work and sending me text messages. Because that's what you do when you're at work. Nah, she works hard, but this is the time of day where she gets up and goes to work. And when I come home from work, because she's on the other side of the world. So when she texts, I drop everything and chat with her. Let's see. Is there not any more upset hobbitses? No more upset hobbitses? I see no more upset hobbitses. There aren't, but we do have this quest up here. So let's go see if we can do that. Oh, did I find before? No, it was a pain in the butt going up that, wasn't it? That was totally not the way I wanted to go, but hey, it's okay. We'll figure this out. There we are. I remember, I think the last time I went here I found that this was a dead end. Oh, no, it's not. It's not where I thought it was. Okay, this is good. This will work. There's bad guys here somewhere, I'm sure of it. There they are. I hate killing critters. Wish they were not targetable. Need one more of them goblins. You got any more of them goblins in there? Where is he? There we are. Those are done. Let's go over to the other side. Actually, let's get on our war steed so we can ride faster. Faster, faster. Master, master. Blah, 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 blah. Can't sing it because they will take my money away. That I'm not getting anyway. I don't get any money for this. So what am I talking about? Good God. Okay, there. They're a little hard to control, the war steeds, but they move very fast, and that's why you want to be on it, honestly. Cover large swath of land in a short period of time. But my God, they can be painful to control at times. And that wasn't the shortcut I thought that was going to be. I need to cut back to the left some if I'm going to get there. Well, hello, Cliff. That was close. Little Cliff Clavin came out of nowhere there and almost jumped right off of him. We're going to that right over there. That's where we're going. Crack. Oh, will you stop putting critters in areas where you're killing bad guys? It's almost like the game designers are just horrible people, and they want you to accidentally kill a poor innocent critter while you're killing bad guys. Alright, was that it? That was it. So she's not there. She's down in No Bottle, I guess, where we go. So we'll try to come over here to Gamwich. See if we can get there from here. Yeehaw! Alright. I have no idea where we're at. Did we get to the right spot? Yes, just by accident. Because I was texting at the time and not watching the screen, and it was hauling butt, and we just like happened to magically end up at the right spot. So hey, you know, sometimes it just works out right. You know what I mean? There's one to the left and one to the right. Is there one up here? Am I missing one? I thought there was one because of the map. I was thinking, oh, well, it's on the other side of the road. Wish I could move over to where my girlfriend lives, but I have bills to pay, so I gotta work, and my job will not let me work remotely. So is what it is. Maybe I'll win the lottery. Highly unlikely, but maybe I'll win the lottery. There's our one we were looking for. Alright, no more here. So we'll take the stable master down to Tyfield.
How do you do?
Quite well, thank you. Yeah, if any millionaires out there just feel like, you know, giving away money because they just feel like it, you know, I could totally use $1 million so I can retire and go to the Philippines and live with my fiance. That would be great. I would totally accept that, and you'd be like my bestest friend forever. Going through the K1 visa thing right now to try to get her a visa for a fiance visa, and it's like they say 8 to 24 months once it's filed. And we're working on getting all the paperwork together, which is a ton of paperwork. And already had to spend over $4,200 to start the process with the company that's handling it. It is not easy. It is not easy at all. Hey, Bingo Boffin, we found him.
Is there something I
Hello
can do
there,
for you?
Lorandon. You're looking for Cousin Priska's children? Well, I've seen one. Young Fosco told me the party was delayed and he intended to spy on elf boat or two. Spy an elf boat or two on one of the western rivers. That's the direction you want to look. I'll catch up with you after I'm done with my shopping. I'm in the market for some rope, you see. Can never have enough rope when you're adventuring. I will see you later, friend. Alright, what else we got? Check our mappy map here. Up the hill. Oh, what do we got here?
A lovely day.
Rope it is. A rope, is it? Well, you have come to the right place, but this is sadly the wrong time. It will take me some time to get your order together. If you want the rope today, I will need you to take on some of the tasks I had planned for myself, or I shall fall behind in my work. You still want the rope? Very well. Firstly, my supply of flax is low for today, and my next delivery is not until tomorrow. Go gather some flax from the fields north of here. So yet another quest bowls over into a different quest so that we can finish that quest. It is the way of the quest. We got something way out here and here, and something back in No Bottle. Okay, that's Diamond's grand plan is out there. I'm half tempted to go back to No Bottle to finish the other one, to see if they're going to give me a quest to come back here, because everything keeps sending me back and forth between the areas no matter what I do. I think that's what I'm going to do. Then we'll come back and do this other stuff, because this is getting out of hand. Where's the mount? Stable Master's down here.
A lovely day, isn't it?
It is, it is. No Bottle. Alright, this way. To him or to who? Where's this sending me right now? What is this one that's lit up? It's that one. Priska the Perturbed. And that is here. Talk to Denitus. Okay, so it's telling me to come here even though I'm not ready to do that at this point in the quest. I do not like when it does that. No, I do not. Shouldn't show you something on the map to go to until you're ready to go there. Didn't I get all of your stuff? Why are you not lit up? Oh, over here. It's one more upset hobbit. I thought it was showing as him, but it wasn't. Okay, let's snooze that ad. Alright, we need another hobbit, actually. And right over here, is this one? Yes, yes, she is lit up. All right. All right, now I think we can take that back to him.
A lovely
This
day,
is a fine
isn't
and lengthy list of signatures. You have done well.
Could I take
It is
a
good
moment
that
of
you
your
came
time?
back when you did, because this matter has become more urgent. The Yonder Watch has informed me that the hobbit seeking to change the bounds has been spotted near Needlehole. He is a sour fellow named Lotho Sackville Baggins. Do you know him? Let us find him and see if he will abandon this misguided campaign of his. Alright, so that's going to be up by Needlehole. And, Sackville Baggins, it's Bitter Bounds. That's this one right here. Yeah, so it's this over here. And this is a fake. It's not ready, but it's showing up on the map. We will not fall for it again. Let's go over here. If we catch the road right down here and follow it, that'll be fine. Key to these war steeds is controlling their speed. You don't want to go at full speed unless you've got a lot of open space, because they have handling issues. Sounds like my brother's in there getting sick.
Why are you bothering me?
Hello, what's this you have here? Lotho scowls at you. Do you think waving this list of names in my face is going to change my mind? The old bounds worked fine back when the West Farthing and North Farthing ended where they should. Who needs Yondershire to be a part of the Shire? Not I, and not anyone, leastways not any good solid hobbits. You peculiar folk, listen up. We need to change the bounds so we can keep the Shire proper safe. Either you move or you're not in the Shire anymore. It's that simple. There's no point trying to discuss it, and your Yonder Watch hasn't got any say in the matter. In fact, I'm sending my own personal bounders into the Yondershire to make sure nobody tries tampering with the proper bounds. Wow, he's a little butthole, isn't he?
Hello there.
I won't let you get away with this, Lotho. Fredegar takes a deep breath and calms down slightly before speaking to you in a hushed tone. Lorendon, I have a plan. There's a Yonder Watch storehouse not far from here, and it's become something of a secret hideout for me and my friends. Meet me there as soon as you are able. Fredegar turns back to Lotho. Until next time, Lotho, you haven't seen the last of us. Alright, so his secret hideout is going to be this spot up here. That's somewhat near this spot here, so maybe we'll do these two together. Back across the bridge and off that way. I think we just ran that bounder over. It's not my fault this mount rides like a elephant on a skateboard. Like that right there. What the hell was that? Come on, you can make this hill. Good Lord Almighty. think we're here. Fredegar is already formulating a plan to deal with Lotho and his bounders.
How do you do?
You made it. That Lotho has never been much for discussion, and he's only gotten worse with age. Unfortunately for him, we've only gotten smarter and more serious, haven't we?
Could I take a moment of your
If the
time?
Yonder Watch hopes to outwit Lotho and his bounders, they are going to need some supplies, and I have just the things. I need you to bring these supplies to the bounders in Longcleave. Whatever you do, don't get caught by Lotho's bounders. Oh, it's another one of those where you gotta avoid the NPCs walking around. Collect the Yonder Watch supplies from the secret store table. Avoid Lotho's bounders. Alright. They do this kind of quest all the time in the Shire. Carry this here and there and don't get caught. You have limited time because, see, it says carrying satchel. It's counting down there. So we got to figure out where it's at and get there before, without getting seen and before the carrying satchel progress bar goes all the way down. Need to get up this hill somehow. And you can't use speed adjustments as well when you're carrying something. So you just have to go what speed they give you. I wonder, can I get across that mountain? I cannot. Alright, we'll go this way. It's when you get near the roads that it gets difficult because the bounders will be, wandering around. And once you're seen, it's over. You gotta go back and start the quest again. Okay, that's a bit of a problem. That is a huge drop. I'm gonna take a risk that on the other side of the mountain it's not as much of a drop. I don't know. This is a huge risk. I could be failing by doing this, because I don't have enough time to double back if that's the case. But I'm hoping right there maybe I can go down. We shall see. We've already gone through half of our time allotted to get there, so that's kind of problematic. Okay, this may work. This is going to be risky. Okay, good. It didn't make me drop it. I did not know if it would make me drop it or not. Where do I go? Oh, right there. What the heck? Give it to him. I didn't realize I had to walk up to him.
There.
Thank you for these supplies. Fredegar has been of tremendous help to our cause. While I have you here, would you mind assisting me with something? There is a man named Bill Fernie lurking about near here, and I suspect he is up to no good. His presence would begin to frighten the children before long, so shoo him away with force. Confront Bill Fernie. Where's Bill Fernie at? Up at the other end of this town. There he is. I saw him earlier when I went by. I didn't know what he was all about.
What is this world
I go
coming
where
to?
I please and do what I please, and anyone who stands in my way is going to pay for it. Oh yeah? Well, hold my beer. Yeah, it didn't take long. Alright. Make sure of something. Where do I go back to? Alright, all the way back over here to Gamwich. So technically going back across that mountain is not going to be possible. We will ride down here to No Bottle. I wonder, Can I just have it ride all the way over here and just ride across? That would be faster. That's Gamwich. Let's go to Gamwich.
Hello there.
Hello to you too. Yeah, we'll just skip across to Gamwich and come across. We'll grab that other one that's out there as well while we're there. Getting thirsty. I should go get me a drink after I do this quest. Alright. That's not happening. There we are. How do I get there? Maybe this way? Bingo! That's the way to get there. We did it! I do not know this Bill Fernie. Do you think he might be in league with Lotho? No, I doubt it. Lotho might be a sour-faced fellow, but he's still a hobbit, and I can't imagine he'd have anything to do with this Fernie fellow.
Good day.
The Yonderwatch does not yet have enough supplies to deal with the presence of so many of Lotho's bounders. How about you bring some supplies to No Bottle? Whatever you do, don't get caught by Lotho's bounders. If you find you, I will find you there later once I have completed a few more of my preparations. My plan is still coming together, but when it does, it will be something else. Trust me. Alright, I'm going to take the quest. I'm not going to pick up the stuff just yet because I want to go finish this quest objective that is really close to us. It's right over here. Let me see, where am I pointed? That way. Then I'll come back, pick up the stuff, and take it to No Bottle. Can't fight while I'm carrying that, and obviously I would run out of time as well. Oh, yep. We're going down that waterfall. Hopefully it's not too far. Holy crap. Woo, we lived. Just barely. The game did not like it. I was in the, ready position there for a while. Get up on the frickin'... There you go. There we are. Right over here. We gotta do something. Not sure what, but we're gonna find out. Oh, the flocks. Okay. Trying to do multiple quest lines at the same time, so I'm kind of pew 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 all over the place, you know. Oh, did we get them all? We got them all. All right. Inson's probably right here, so I feel like we should just go down there. Yeah. Yep. I feel like we should go turn this in. I mean, we're right by it. Alright, where's he at? Oh, right here. Oh yeah, the guy with the rope. Okay.
Hello there.
Yes, this will do. You did a fine job of harvesting the flax. If you ever give up this adventuring life of yours, you could make a fine farmer. Now then, some animal wandered onto the rope walk and chewed up my top and other wooden items I used to make rope. The top is a piece of wood with grooves cut into it, you see. It is essential for weaving strands of yarn into rope, and you had best believe it will not produce the same quality with the grooves all chewed up. Go into the forest and find some freshly fallen wood, will you? No need to cut anything down. We had a beast of a Storm come through a few nights back, knocked down all manner of trees that were otherwise healthy. Find a fine piece of wood for me that is not too dried out, rotted, or fragile. Bring me that and I will trade you for the rope. Alright, so where's that going to be? Right over here, where that thing is at. This is kind of getting annoying. Alright. Subscribe. There's the wood. Okay. Will you stop and hit the wood? Thank you. I wanted to run on by. This tree is too brittle. Fallen wood. Let's try this one. This tree is old and brittle. Fallen wood. Old and brittle as well. Alright, found a fine piece of wood. Is that it? That's it. Alright, we're going to go ahead and get the thing and take it to No Bottle. Seeing as he's going to keep sending us back and forth, we might as well get this over with. Then we can just take stable mount back to Tyfield to turn in that quest. Oh my! Yeah. Alright, let's pick up the Yonder watch. Alright, we need to carry that to No Bottle. I'd like to leave there, thank you. Alright, oh, and that's water. Yeah, you can't go across water while carrying something because you'll drop it. So we will have to go down to the bridge, and I know there was a Lothos founder down there, so we'll have to watch for him. On the minimap, you'll see a little bitty eyeballs moving around. Those are the people that can see you whenever you're doing one of these kinds of quests. I figured that out on the last one I was doing with the postmasters or whatever. Yeah, there's no water. We're fine, I think. Where are we at? The road is right down here. You see, there's an eyeball right there. He's over this way, coming this way. I think we can sneak by him. So we are running out of time on the carrying satchel down there. We don't have time to wait for him, really. I can see the one off to the left as well. Oh, and one off to the... Oh, that's not good. There's two of them. How do I get around them? If I can go up this way... Yeah, I see his Lotho bounder. Come on, stop sliding. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. I'm running out of time. Literally running out of time. Oh, there's one there. Damn. Can I jump? Yes. Where's he at? I'm so close. Right here. There she is. Got it. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Last couple of seconds we got it.
Just a moment.
Thank you for these supplies. I confess that I was suspicious of Mr. Bulger when he arrived, but He has proven to be a good friend to the Yonder Watch. While I have you here, would you mind assisting me with an urgent matter? Some man named Harry Goatleaf is lurking about near here. I was hoping you might confront him and send him on his way. And where's he at? Over here. Oh yes, we will go confront him if he's like the other creep that was hanging out over there at the other spot. These creepers out here. There he is. Harry Goatleaf. All crouched over like that. You know he's up to no good. You want to move along, stranger? Stand in my way and you'll be sorry. I don't think I will. Here, try one of these on for size. Punk. Alright, let's go turn that quest back in.
A lovely day, isn't
Harry
it?
Goatleaf, how many of these men have come to Yondershire? Perhaps they are in league with Lotho after all. How can a hobbit, even one like Lotho, stoop to such lows as this? Still, it seems he has done just that, and now it's up to us to stop him and his cronies. I have cooked up something that should do just that.
Good day.
Swamp
Might I
muck,
have a word
rotten
with you?
eggs, neeker glands, fresh manure. Vertigar smirks at you, delighting in the expression on your face. What are these? It's simple, Randon. These are the ingredients I collected that will turn the tide for us, a terrible stew that is going to send Lotho Pimple running back to his mother. While you were gone, I brewed up a bomb, a frightfully potent stink bomb. By now, my friends will have followed my lead and made a dozen more. After we hit Lotho and his bounders with these stink bombs, they'll have to soak in their bathtubs for a full year before they can even think about continuing their scheme to change the bounds of the Shire. Now let us gather up the stink bombs and put an end to Lotho's plans. Oh, I gotta pick up 10 of these. Are they elsewhere? Apparently they're around town. Where are these suckers at? Getting everything but stink bombs. There's some. None over there. I'm starting to wonder where these stink bombs are at. Oh, well, we found some. All right. Okay, that's all in that direction. Oh, I see some right here. Didn't I go by here before? It still claims there's some here somewhere. Yep, some up here. Okay. It's the last two we need. And I bet you we get to throw them at the guys, the bad guys. Throw stink bombs at those bounders. Okie dokie. I look forward to it. Where's a Lotho bounder when you need one? There's one. Where's another one? We need to do stuff down this way anyway, so let's go look for one. Let me get off here. Take that, you stinker. Alright, so that was all of that. Let's go to Tie Field and turn in this other quest. Then we'll come back to No Field. Or No Bottle. No Field. I'm putting the names together. They just run together. I never did get my drink, darn it.
How do you do?
Ah, you return. Why, yes, this is a fine piece of wood indeed. Very well. You have fulfilled my request and helped me out a great deal. I thank you. Here is the rope diamond requested. And diamond is down here. The other quest turn in is here. Of course. Where? God, it's hard to... It's just so hard to drive these things. Let's see who all's online. Only 3 of us tonight. Aroth and Lady Terradale. Anyway. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Greatly appreciated over there on youtube.com/Rome1. Squirrel! Alright. Welcome back, friend. My, you look like you have been busy. What took you so long? You explained the task Anson had you complete. Amanda guffaws. He made you do what? That Anson is the laziest hobbit I know. I paid for that rope last week, brought down a fine buck that I traded to him, and he has you running around doing a full day's work. She laughs again, shaking her head and wiping tears from the corners of her eyes.
Could I take a moment?
Amanda's laughter fades to a chuckle, and she clears her throat, trying to hide her smile. Now that we have the rope, we can move on to the next step in my grand plan. We need a net. Take the rope to Ramsa Twelling in Gamwich and have her make us a net, will you? I am going to follow these tracks a ways, and will meet you further along their trail. Another go all the way across your quest. So back to No Bottle to turn in the other quest to see what he's going to have us do next. Before we head to Gamwich to do that part of her quest, that I guarantee you, the hobbit we go see over there will make us do something before he gives us the net. It always happens that way. Ha! Those hobbits smell terrible. If that doesn't teach Lotho a lesson, I know of nothing else that will. It's time to confront him, Lorandon, once and for all. Oh, we're going into a little instance here.
Good day.
You know the plan. You know what to do. There's nothing left to discuss. Ready, friend? It's now or never. When you see Lotho's bounders, let them have it. There they are. Are they clickable and not attackable? Oh, I'm throwing the bombs, the stink bombs at them. I thought we were going to fight them. My bad. Should we move on? Are there more of them? Oh, more of them are coming. Alright, now. Oh, look, hey, there comes the two people, Harry Goatleaf and, what's the other guy's? Bill Fernie? I've already kicked their butts once. You insolent greenhorn, I'm trying to protect the Shire. To think you would want my help. Ha! You all act like a badger in the Coney something, can't read it, Warren around here. Leave Lotho, this is your last warning. I can't hear you. I said leave, Lotho. What? No, I really can't hear you with all this rustling in the bushes. What's in the bushes? Oh, bad guys. For his defeat, it's time to turn your attention to Lotho. Now, where were we? We do not need your protection. The Yonder Watch can take care of themselves. Alright, Bounders, let's give Lotho and his lackeys a proper Yondershire farewell. Now, wait just a minute. Farewell! Get away from me, you both smell terrible. Ah, that will keep Lotho busy for a while. Did we actually finish a quest line? Is it really? It's a miracle. Well, we did it, Lorandon. We protected the bounds, and now Lotho is going to have to sit in a bathtub, scrubbing instead of scheming. Ah, it'll do him good, no doubt about it. It's a little worrying that Lotho thought to employ those scoundrels, Bill Fernie and Harry Goatleaf, and with all these ruffians about it seems there may be dark days ahead for the Shire. We'd better stay on guard, my friend. But thanks again for joining my little rebellion. It went better than I expected. But goodness me, am I pleased that it's over now. So what is this, neck item? Yeah. We'll just take one of them. Alright, so that finished that quest. We still got this quest line, which is out here doing the Gamwich thing, I believe. I think. Yeah, that's the Prisca one. So, defeat cowardly mongrels hiding the evidence. Oh. Am I supposed to... Where's that at? Over there. Way over there. We need to go to Gamwich. Alright. Let's find the stable master. While we're doing that, let me check something. We still need Beast Slayer Advanced and Insect Slayer Advanced. So we need to kill those when we're out looking about.
How do you do?
Do 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 do. All right, who do we got to talk to? Someone up this way. No. There's a person right there. Is that who we're talking to? Yeah, that is who we're talking to.
Hello there.
Hello to you, my fine man. This is very nice rope, and will make an excellent net. Tell Tell Diamond I shall have it for her by midday on the morrow. You explained that you need it sooner. Well, that's too bad for you now, isn't it? I have tasks what need doing today, and haven't the time for net weaving. Guess what we get to do? Although, how comfortable are you with bees? My hives are full of the sweetest honey, but not always the sweetest bees. If you take some honey over to Pello at the Brimful Quiver, I could work on the net for Diamond. Mind you, don't upset the bees, though. They are quick to anger at times. So we gotta collect honey, huh? Okay. So what do we gotta do here? I don't really understand. Okay, so we just keep going to the promising hives, I guess? No honey in this hive. No honey in this hive. It says collect honey. Okay, so we keep trying these until we get honey, I guess. Hey, we collected honey. Bring the honey to Pello. Inside here.
Hello there.
Well, what can I get for you today? Ah, you have come for Rams's mead, is it? I thought you looked sweet. Okay, let's have the honey then, and you may collect her bottle from the room behind me. At least it wasn't a task that made us run a far long way. Far long way, a long far way. Anyway, whatever. Well, now you made your work back here far sooner than I expected. Oh boy, we get to do something else, don't we? The net is not done yet, but look what I have found, a helper. She beams at you pointedly. Come now, here's the knot you want to use with the both of us tying. This will be finished in no time. Okay. Are you kidding me? It says 80. 80. Surely that's a joke. And this is going to take some time. This seems to fly by. Time seems to fly by as you really get to knotting. Oh well, your first few knots were making me a bit nervous, but you seemed to get the hang of it as you went on. Good for you. If you ever want to give up this wandering life of yours, I could see you taking up work as an apprentice net weaver. Go on ahead and take the net to Diamond, and good hunting. Alright. We still gotta do this thing out here. I'm not actually carrying the net, so we're halfway there. Let's go out there. We'll get on our war steed. Does this go anywhere, or is this a dead end? Yay, I'm stuck on a wall. There we are. It's totally not going where I want it to go, but you know, whatever. We'll get there eventually, right? Right. Now we know, and knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe! If you know, you know. Made it! It's gonna hurt. You know what? I need these. Might as well kill as we're going across. And we need insects as well. We don't need goblins or orcs right now. And of course, that's what we're finding is goblins and orcs. Yeah, we're gonna kill him anyway, just because he's not what we want to kill. So he got the kill anyway. Where's he at? He's right here. We found Fosco Bobbin.
Hello.
I went in search of elf boats, Lorandon, but I found a hobbit boat instead. It seems the Yonder hobbits aren't as afraid of boating as the folk back home. Are these my people? I bumped into my sister, Marigold, a short ways back, but she didn't come here with me. She said she was going to investigate the ruins to the north of here. That's very much like our Marigold, if you don't know. She's always looking for adventure. If you find goblins, you'll likely find my sister. I have a few more questions for this fellow about his boat, but once I've asked them, I'll come back for Angelica's party. Well, worry not, I won't be long. Okay, that takes care of him. And she's way up there at that other spot that we've been needing in the, forever. So we're gonna run up there and we'll kill insects and beast along the way. Yeah, we got a lot of these we need. Luckily, we've got a Slayer Deed Accelerator running right now as well. So, how much longer we have on it? Hour and 8 minutes. That'll be plenty of time. So we'll get credit for 2 for each one that we kill while it's running. He's like, why did you kill me? You don't have a Slayer Deed for me anymore. And I'm like, because you spawned instead of what I needed, so you got to be killed. Darn the rotten luck. Something tells me I'm messing up. I probably should have gone to the right back there. Knew I should have taken a ride at Albuquerque. But we shall find out. Maybe this isn't wrong after all. There, that's where we're headed. I'm almost guarantee that's where we're headed. Ah. Quest. While exploring the Yondershire, you have encountered goblins out of Arid Luin encamped at the ruins of Lungabal. Although many goblins were defeated at the Battle of Rath Tareg, the survivors must have scattered into the wilds, with some fleeing across the River Lune. However, even with their numbers diminished, they now seek to raid the Yondershire before exacting their vengeance upon the dwarves and elves of Arid Luin. You should defeat goblins at the ruins of Lungabal. And what about my friends I'm trying to find? I'm a lag there. Oh, there he is. Bingo Buffin.
What do you need?
No sign of Marigold yet. I'm sure she's fine. She's a chip off the old block, as they say. Of all my first removed cousins, she seems most able to take care of herself. Priska would say I have been a bad influence, but I say that's the very best kind. I think I might have found a clue to the location of another of the Boffin children, Lorendon. There is apparently a dancing competition underway at Longcleave. If that does not sound like music to Esmeralda's ears, I know of nothing else that would. To Longcleave, my good man. So we came all the way out here to find her, and she's not here. There was another quest that we were out here for, though. The Unlucky Adventurer. Where's that at? Find Reginald. Okay, that's what I thought. He's here somewhere. Through your efforts to surviving goblins at the Battle of Rath Tareg, who fled to the ruins of Lungabal, have been defeated or driven back to Arid Luin. With the goblins routed, the folk of Yondershire can rest easier, knowing that one fewer foe lurks at the bounds. Okay, but where's our person we're supposed to find? It says over here. It's not always correct. Ah, there he is. He's right up there.
Goodness.
I didn't think anyone would come this far north to rescue me. The goblins ambushed me and took my pack. Didn't think it would be very smart to try fighting back, so here I am.
Mercy me.
I can get
Will you
out
hear
just
me
fine
out?
once you untie me, but you've got to search for my pack. It has my lucky 4-leaf clover. As long as I have my clover, everything will be fine. The goblins dragged my pack off to who knows where, though I suspect they didn't take it very far. I'll wait for you outside the ruins. Why is he still got a thing on his head? Oh, I guess I gotta untie him, duh. Alright, so where is this pack at? No, it's not up here. I thought maybe it would be up here. Is it on the map by chance? It's over that way. Come on. Oh, what is that? Food and pipeweed have been scattered across the ground and ruined. Okay. Oh, there's this pack. Okay. Pack feels unfortunately light. Let's go talk to Reginald and tell him that his pack is rather light. I'm sure he'll be pleased.
Please leave
Reginald's
me to my
face
sorrow.
falls when he weighs the pack in his hands. I suppose the goblins weren't very fond of my things. There's just a few spice containers left. Wait, where's my lucky clover? I can't go back without it. The clover was a gift from... He takes several deep, shaky breaths to steady himself. Not much I can do about this, right? Can't comb the entire place for a single clover. This will just be a minor setback in my adventure. Yes, that's it. Why don't I cook you a meal back at camp? It's only proper after everything you did. I'll meet you there. I need to take this walk alone. Alright. So we would just fly back. But remember, we're trying to finish a couple of Slayer deeds. So we'll go ahead and run back. Getting close to finishing the Beast Slayer deed, the Advanced Beast Slayer deed. I think we've got still quite a few of the insects to kill, though. That's the wrong way. Yeah, we got a lot of those yet to kill. Alright, the Advanced Beast Slayer deed is done. All we have left is the insect. There's a quest out here.
Stay a moment.
Have you been sent by the bounders of this land? I am Aberthal, and my companion over there with the axe is Athol. We do not often travel beyond the lands of Ered Luin, but this is a matter of some urgency. You see, not long ago our two peoples nearly came to war over a dispute engineered by Skorgrim Dourhan and his ilk. My father, Cardivore, was injured in the fighting, and Skorgrim fled Ered Luin. But other threats still remain. Alas, I am afraid my companion and I have not come here on a happy errand. Goblins were spotted crossing the River Lune into the ruins of Lungabel, the place we just came from. It's possible they mean to interfere in the affairs of the Shire. In addition, we have captured a Dourhan, but he bears no weapon against us and begs our aid. It is an unusual matter, I admit. Will you speak to this Dourhan and aid my companion and I in ridding the Shire of these goblins? Well, Poopy Land. That is literally where we were just at. I hate when they do that. So you have already met my companion. I am Athol, and I am at your service. You see, Aberthal and I were mistaken. This Dourhan, Erfith, tells me that he and his kin fled Ered Luin under the cover of night a few days ago. If the goblins have any ill intentions for the Shire, it appears that it is secondary to their true task, to capture and retrieve deserters. Excuse me. But retrieve them and bring them where? The Dourhans were routed at Rathtereg, and Ered Luin has not been troubled by their kind in recent days. It does not sit well with me. I would ask that you travel to Lungabel. If you can find whoever leads these goblins, defeat them and learn what you can of their plans. Something horrid has taken hold of my kinsfolk. I do not even recognize them anymore. A few of my companions and I resolved to strike out on our own after Skorgrim departed Ered Luin, but it wasn't long before our kinsfolk sent the goblins after us. It was Glumir, a wicked champion of my people, who issued that order, but it matters not. The goblins pursued us across the Lune to Lungabel, and I only narrowly escaped. The goblins have my companions. It won't be long before they drag them back to Glumir, and the others still loyal to Skorgrim. Won't you help me? Unfortunately, I will. And that's all the way back over here where I just flippin' was. Let's go over to his camp, see if maybe he gives me a quest to go back over there as well, because that would just highly tick me off if that's what ended up happening after I went out there and back and then found out that he wants me to go back out there. I would probably lose my crap at that point. Alright, we're here.
Good day.
Oh, hello. I collected kindling on the way here, but I tripped and dropped most of it into the river. Now you've got to go do it. Well, no use letting that dampen my spirits. I'll just try again. In the meantime, would you mind harvesting some mushrooms in the marsh? I assure you, the ones that grow here are quite safe. Of course, we've got harvestables around us, so when I'm trying to click the mushrooms, I'm getting harvestables, so we will harvest the harvestables first. Where are they at? Oh, they're out that way. I was just out for a stroll! We can kill insects out here anyway, so that's another alternative reason for doing this anyway. Where's the spot on the map? There it is. Alright, 102 of 160. Not bad on the insects. Where are we at now? 118. I'm not an insect. Sorry. Not sorry. Alright, let's collect some mushrooms. I don't want to collect a backpack right now. Alright, that's all the mushrooms. Let's finish off the bugs while we're out here. If there are any. We may have killed them off to extinction. No! Ah, oh, dang it. Pisses me off. Did it! We did it! Advanced Insect Slayer deed is done. That finished Slayer of Yondershire. We got a title, Protector of Yondershire, deed bestowed. Deeds of Yondershire. So we completed Slayer. We need Quest of Yondershire and Sites. How have I not gotten the Sites? Explore, Terrahad, and Quest. Oh, we're like literally about to turn in a quest, and that will finish that one.
How do you do?
Perfect. If you'd like, you can sit with me. It'd be nice to have the company as I cook. This reminds me of the time when boars ate all of my food. I'd gotten lost somewhere north of Bree. Prisoner begins to tell tales of his previous adventures. Please don't be a session play. Please, please, please. Time flies by thanks to Reginald's vivid storytelling.
A lovely day.
And that's how a few of the big folk helped me out of a deep hole in the middle of nowhere. You should have seen the look on their faces. Oh, there we go. I must say, these mushrooms are some of the best I've cooked yet. I hope you like them. By the way, thank you for joining me. I used to venture out here with a close friend of mine, the one who gave me that lucky clover. He's no longer around to share in this tradition, but I'm glad you could. Maybe I'm not so unlucky after all. Alright, so these are rings. We'll just take one. There it is. The quest of Yondershire is completed. And title awarded. Friend of Hobbits. So we literally have one more to do, I believe. Oh, we gotta do the post thing, yes. But the Exploring Tarhad is the only one for that, and then that'll give us this one. And where is Tarhad anyway? Oh, it's up here. The old links, and then go up there. We got a thing over at Longcleave yet to do. I got a feeling it's one of those situations where we'll have more quests than things to do for the deed. Let's see. What is that over there? A looming threat. Where's it at? Help Athol. Oh, those are the people, yeah. So it's showing the place where I got the quest. Instead of showing the things that I gotta do, which is up here that it is showing, but it shouldn't be showing this one because I'm not ready to go back here. I'm ready to go up here. Grr, grr, bark, grr, grr. Well, at least we made it around it. I thought I managed to find the one wall of trees that was going to hold my mount back. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Did I miss a turn? Crap. Off the mount. I think I did miss a turn. I don't know if I can get back up there. There's just where we're trying to get to. Yep. Here to chew bubblegum and kick butt. I'm fresh out of bubblegum. Come on, swing. And he's done. Need to save one more dour hand here somewhere. There, was that it for this area? That was it. Let's get out of here, get on our war steed, head back, turn these quests in, and be done with this. So nothing flashes back here. Good. Huh, interesting that he's still here. Alright. Actually, let's get on our war steed. It'll be much faster on our war steed. We're almost done with Yondershire. Hey, it's Willy Billy Silly Billy Willy. When did you unfollow? Because now you're following again, and you were following before. You unfollowed. Why would you do that? Probably because I wasn't doing much of anything for a long time. I don't blame you. Banner of Ingmar, do not like the sound of that, Lorandon. That old kingdom fell long ago, and for good reason. You say that the goblins' leader spoke of Sarnor? I know of it. It was once a city of the Dourhands, but it had laid abandoned for many years. The Dourhands, who still remain loyal to Skorgrim, have taken refuge in its hills. It is possible they still plot against the elves and dwarves of Ered Luin. If it were not for Erfith, I doubt we would have known until it was too late. Perhaps there are still some among his kin who have not lost their sense of honor. Thank you for your aid, Lorandon. It seems we shall have to remain vigilant in the days to come. I hardly know what to say. After all we have done, you owe us nothing, and yet you have lent us your aid. You have my truest thanks, Lorandon. My companions and I will not trouble the folk of Ered Luin ever again. I promise it.
How can I be of service?
Even though Skorgrim threatened the life of my father, I would not think to seek vengeance upon all the Dourhands. It is pity they deserve, not my wrath. A darkness has ensnared their people, and it wears the face of their lord of old. For our part, Athal and I will continue to keep watch on Ered Luin if the Dourhands have truly returned to Sarnor. I have no doubt that we will call upon you again. As for the goblins, we will rout them to the very last. You have my thanks, Lorandon. Alright, we finally got that done. Let's see here. That's done, that's done. We've got a spot back here at No Bottle. So let's go ahead and use our travel to get back to No Bottle. Oh, lordy. I didn't realize I didn't have that up. Yeah, there we are. Squirrel! Alright. Where is our... We don't turn in the No Bottle yet. We gotta go over here, I think. Or maybe we do. Hold on. Press Google or something. Talk to... I mean, something. Defeat so-and-so. Find Esmeralda at the dancing competition. Bring the net to Adamanda. Oh, we've got something up here. And over here. Alright. Let's go this way. We got the net, so let's go deal with the net. Which way am I facing? The right way. And of course we missed. God. Seriously? What the heck? Oh yeah. Yep. Get off of that. Yeah, we're still back underneath the bridge. Oh my god. Normal mount. When do you use war steeds? When you have wide open spaces. If you don't use it. No. It's a bad idea. Let's see, where are we going? Oh, right over here. She's hiding somewhere. There she is. Taking a rest there, apparently.
A lovely
Oh,
day,
you
isn't
return. You were gone for so long that I forgot you were even doing something for me. She glances up at the sky. You were lucky, you know, to be able to travel so far and to see so many things, to make your own future. Amanda is silent a moment and then sighs and smiles brightly at you. Now then, where's this net that took you so long to procure? We have grand plans to enact.
Good day.
I bet you are wondering what we are going to trap in this net. I shall tell you. Not yet, however. Firstly, we need to set this trap with the best bait possible. Here's our next task. One of Finola whortleberries meat pies. Now then, everyone knows the best pies are Finola whortleberries, wild boar, and apple pies. And she's going to want me to go kill boars and collect apples, I bet. I need to check in with our local bounders, so while I do that, go on ahead and get some Yondershire meat and some apples. Yep, you can pick up some fallen apples near the trees around the big farm in Tyfield. Yonder boar also like the fallen apples, so they might be near the farm too. Bring the meat and apples to Finola whortleberry, and then meet me up the road with pie in hand. I think she's just setting us up to get her a pie. Okay. I want to go to this Tarhard, whatever it's called, place. So I think I'm just going to jump on my fast mount and try to escape my way down this road to here and go up there. Because that's the last one I need for the exploration. See, wide open spaces, they work perfectly. If you don't have to turn, you can just go straight. They're perfect for going straight. Alright, there's that stable master. Let's see if we have it or not. We do not. Alright, we do now. Now let's go to cut upwards and go that way. Because that should be this. Explore Tarhad, whatever it's called. That spot. Question is, where's the entrance to this? I'm gonna guess that it's straight up this way, but we'll find out soon. Ah, a remote quest. If I could manage to hit the right buttons. There we are. While exploring the Yondershire, you have encountered a company of hostile half-orcs at Tarhad. It appears they have already begun to pillage the surrounding lands and settlements on behalf of their mysterious leader, Sharky. Oh god, it's Sharky again. Unless they are driven off, they may soon threaten all the folk of the Yondershire. You should defeat half-orcs at Tarhad. Tarhad. We finished it! Alright. Deed completed. That was the overarching one. Title awarded. What about, shouldn't I have gotten this other one completed as well? Okay, so, oh, we still got the post. We still got the post to do. So, we are at 97%. 97%. Let's go ahead and kill these guys real quick. And that's done. Finished now. Woohoo! Alright. So what was the thing that we need to do for the post? Notice to the postmaster. That is deliver postmaster's letter to postman Proudfoot and Mitchell Delving. Okay. I'm gonna go turn this in. But the thing I'm worried about is it's gonna be like, oh, now here's 10 more quests that you have to do to finish the post. That's my fear. Hello there, what's this now? You hand Postman Grubb's letter to Postmaster Proudfoot. He unseals it, begins reading, and after a long moment his eyes widen. Well, I don't like the sound of this at all. To my knowledge, the Quick Post has not altered our service to No Bottle, or Yondershire for that matter, and we certainly would not make a habit of failing to make deliveries entirely. To his credit, Walto has provided a detailed record of the comings and goings at the Quick Post at No Bottle. One of my associates, Onyx Nethercott, has taken to maintaining the ledger, and I assure you our records are current and accurate. A careful comparison between Walto's records and the ledger should tell us everything we need to know. You'll find Onyx behind the counter inside the Quick Post. Tell her to bring out the ledger and see if everything is in accord.
Hello.
Oh, hello. What brings you to the Quick Post today? You introduce yourself and tell Onyx that Postmaster Proudfoot has asked to see the ledger to compare it to Postman Grubb's records. Oh dear me, has some sort of mistake been made? Just a moment. Onyx leans down, produces a heavy ledger from under the counter, examines its spine. After a moment, Onyx sets it down on the counter with a muffled thud. Here you go, Lorandon. Take all the time you need. Oh, this is not the same. You've got 10 more quests to do in this line. Woohoo! According to the ledger, 58 letters and parcels were bound for the Yondershire in the past month.
Just a moment.
A discrepancy? I can't believe such a thing happened on my watch. Onyx pauses for a moment and composes herself. 58 pieces of mail sent out, but only 33 actually making it to the Yondershire? That just doesn't make any sense, and besides, no one's ever lost that much on their routes, not since the days of Ned Harfoot. Here, Lorandon, show the ledger to the postmaster and see what he makes of it. If there's trouble with the Quick Post, it's not happening here in Mitchell Delving. Ah, you've brought the ledger. Were you able to find what we were looking for? You tell Postmaster Proudfoot that you found clear discrepancies between the records of Mitchell Delving and No Bottle. He shakes his head solemnly. I'll have to thank Miss Nethercott for keeping such neat records. To be quite honest, that has never been a strength of mine. If it's all the same to you, I'd still like to examine it myself. You hand the ledger to Postmaster Proudfoot. He leaves through it, pausing in a few places, tracing along the page with his finger. After a short while, he snaps the ledger shut. As you said, Lorandon, a discrepancy of 25 pieces of mail. Go do these other 30 quests. If the evidence of tampering that Postman Grubb discovered wasn't bad enough, we now know for certain that someone is interfering with the Quick Post. However, if these would-be conspirators don't know that they've been found out, we can use that to our advantage. Firstly, we must safeguard the mail due to be delivered to Yondershire. After Onyx and the others sort it here in Mitchell Delving, it is sent to Waymeet for any final preparations and then carried along the usual route to No Bottle. Postman Twofoot oversees the Quick Post at Waymeet. You'll need to speak with him and ensure that any mail for Yondershire is returned to my care here in Mitchell Delving. Until this issue is sorted out, I don't want to take any chances. Next, I'd like to conduct a test of the route to No Bottle. Something is going wrong between Waymeet and No Bottle, and I want to know what it is, but I'd rather not risk someone's mail for the test. With a look of sudden inspiration on his face, Postmaster Proudfoot produces a piece of parchment from his pocket. He begins scrawling a lengthy letter, and after a long moment he seals the letter and crumples it gently in his hands. Here, Lorandon, I've written an exhaustive account of the weather over the course of the past week and a ranking of my favorite pies in the Shire. Perfectly innocent, I would think. I've not signed it, of course. I don't want them knowing I've found them out if something goes awry. When you arrive at Waymeet, ask Postman Toefoot to provide you a satchel. You'll run the route to No Bottle yourself. If you meet with any resistance along the way, return to me at once. Hurry now, Lorandon. The Quick Post is depending on you. Oh, crap. Alright, so where are we going? We're going to Waymeet. Alright. and then all the way up to No Bottle. Bustling with visitors from outside the Shire, including some surly-looking ruffians. Over there.
Is there something I can
Good
do
day
for
to you. May I help you with something? You tell Postman Twofoot that Postmaster Proudfoot has requested that the satchels of mail bound for Yondershire be returned at once to the quick post in Mitchell Delving. You also inform him that the postmaster has asked you to conduct a test of the route from Waymeet to No Bottle. Ah, I see. Is something amiss with the route in particular? For what it's worth, the satchels for Yondershire haven't been sent out for delivery yet. My assistant Norbert was handling them today, and last I saw, he was still wandering about Waymeet. If I had to guess, he's probably left the satchels about to collect any last-minute letters and parcels. We're going to have to go get them. Told him time and again that he should keep an eye on the satchels, but he's always off looking at pipeweed fields or busy chatting with nosy folk. As for the postmaster's test, it'll take a little shuffling, but I think I can find an empty satchel around here for you. If you'd go collect those satchels and tell Norbert to bring them to Mitchell Delving without delay, I can have it sorted out by the time you're back. Okay, so where is he and the satchels? They're everywhere. There's a satchel there. What did he say? Dropped something, did you? You ought to be more careful. Really? Where's the other satchel at? Back that way. Or is it... No, that's the bounder. Here's the satchel. Other satchels to Norbert Hogg at Waymeet and relay postman something or other. Where's he at? Behind me, over here. Alright. Happy trails today. Alright, talk to Postman Twofoot.
What do you
You found Norbert and sent him back to Mitchell Delving with the satchels. Very good. Norbert's a good worker. He just needs the occasional kick to keep him on task. I do wish he'd take an interest in something besides... Man almighty. Take interest in in something besides pipeweed, though. It's as if he thinks a hobbit can only have one hobby. Appearing to realize he has lost his own train of thought, Postman Twofoot gestures toward the table outside the quick post at Waymeet. I've emptied out a satchel for you, like the postmaster asked. Feel free to use it.
Hello?
It's been a while since I've made the trip to No Bottle myself, but it's a nice route. It's a nice town, too. Truth be told, I've spent more than a few nights and even a few mornings in the Fox and Fiddle. Postman Twofoot finally appears to notice that you have finished preparing the satchel for Yondershire. All settled then. Just the one letter. I suppose if it's just a test, that's for the best.
Could I take a moment of your time?
Hey, kindred with the Yonder Watch. Yay! If Postmaster Proudfoot wants you to run the usual route to No Bottle, you'll have to follow the road north through the bog to Needlehole, and then continue northwest to the Rushock Gate. Once you pass through the gate, you'll be on the road to No Bottle. Postman Grubb is always about at the quick post, so he should be easy to spot. All right, you've already met. It's a bit of a journey, but it's a simple enough route. Oh, and keep an eye out for nosy hobbits. Best of luck to you, Lorandon. I hope the postmaster is able to sort this out. Okay, so we've got to pick that up and avoid nosy hobbits as usual. Deed completed. That was another kindred. title awarded. Kin of the Yonder Watch. And 15 free Lotro points. Alright, there it is. So it's going to be up here. Okay, I can already see that there's a nosy hobbit right there. We're going to go up the hill then. Silly nosy hobbits. Always getting in the way. It's a lot easier now that I know that I can actually look at the mini-map to see the eyeballs on there to know where the guys are that will see me. We can't go via the water. We have to go around. And this is where we could run into a nosy hobbit. So I have to be careful. Because we need to go over that bridge there. I like how I'm talking quieter, like as if I'm trying not to have the nosy hobbits hear me. Okay, now let's get off the road. Don't know where this nosy hobbit is. I would think there'd be one walking the path out here, you know? This is stressful. There should be a nosy hobbit here somewhere. Can't believe I haven't seen one. Is that a nosy hobbit? No. There's got to be a nosy hobbit here somewhere. What about this postman? Oh, this is, oh no, I gotta take it to No Bottle. It's a bounder, okay. It's not a nosy hobbit. Don't see one. Yeah, hurry up and get there. We're going to run out of time. Oh yeah, we've got to cross that bridge as well. Why am I not seeing any nosy hobbits? This is scaring me. Like, is it delayed and I'm just not seeing them and they're actually standing there and they'll pop out here in a second? Is that a nosy hobbit? No. There's a bounder. I don't take it to him. Do I? Okay. Boy, what's that you've got there? I'll be needing to take a look at that.
Hello.
Haven't you heard, Postman? There's new rules by order of the Chief Sheriff. All mail is subject to inspection prior to delivery, especially to the Yondershire. Hand that satchel over and I'll decide if it's worth the chief's time. Now, let's see here. With a harumph, Bounder Dogberry slips the letter into his pocket. Ah. Okay.
What do you need?
Like I expected, the chief hasn't seen to this one yet. No mark, no delivery. Just one letter, though. I might as well bring it to the chief, even if it's just a bunch of prattle. Bounder Dogberry furrows his brow, and a sneer forms at the corner of his mouth. Don't you worry, I'll make sure the quick post gets their satchel back. If you know what's good for you, you'll keep out of the chief's business. Get lost. Okay, I think we found our problem. Alright. Let's see here. We need to go back to Mitchell Delving.
Can't a body be left alone?
You're back sooner than I expected, Lorandon. What happened? You told Postmaster Proudfoot about the bounder you encountered at the Rushock Gate. You informed him that the someone titled Chief Sheriff has been issuing new orders to the bounders demanding an inspection of the mail and interfering with the quick post. Chief Sheriff? Why, there's no such thing. I'd sooner call myself Lord of the Post. There's a first sheriff, yes, but he's never been the sort for more rules. In fact, he spends most of his time puttering about in the town hall. As far as I can tell, no, this is some upstart meddling in things he knows nothing about. Dogberry, was it? You tell the mayor what that bounder said to you and have him set things right for the quick post. Oh, Mayor.
Good day.
Yes, may I help you with something? You inform Mayor Will Whitfoot of Postmaster Proudfoot's concerns and of the so-called Chief Sheriff interfering with the quick post. You tell him that the postmaster has insisted that service to Yondershire be restored and free of any unlawful inspections. Why, there's no such title. Ah, the postmaster said that too, did he? I wonder if this has anything to do with that upstart in Hobbiton. A terrible nuisance, that one. If you would allow me a moment to think, I believe I can resolve this matter to the satisfaction of the postmaster.
Good day. Might I have a word with you?
I've made up my mind, Lorandon. I'd like you to inform Postmaster Proudfoot that I'm officially authorizing him to alter the route to Nobottle. It is my recommendation that the new route ought to pass through Little Delphine into the Yondershire, even though I expect the folk dwelling there will give me an earful for it. Nevertheless, it's like my grandfather used to say, if trouble is standing in your way, better to walk around it. As for that so-called Chief Sheriff, let us hope this is the last we hear of him. I certainly do. What did the mayor have to say, Lorandon? You tell Postmaster Proudfoot that Mayor Will Whitfoot has authorized him to alter the route to Nobottle in an effort to undermine the plans of the would-be Chief Sheriff and safeguard the quick post. Inform him that the new route is to pass through Little Delving into the Yondershire and continue northward until Nobottle. It isn't perfect, but if it means the mail will reach Yondershire, it will have to do, however. Unless the mayor is prepared to act against this upstart, I fear it will not be enough. For my part, I'll be keeping a much closer eye on the goings-on at the quick post. As you know, the quick post has many offices across the shire. Who can say that Chief hasn't already found useful friends in some other? It is a matter for me to resolve, Lorandon. As for you, I would have you oversee the very first run of the new route, Nobottle. I believe Onyx has been preparing the satchels inside the quick post, so speak to her when you're ready to set out.
Is there something
Hello,
I can do for
Lorandon.
you?
How are you? What can I help you with? You ask Onyx Nethercott if the satchels for Yondershire are prepared and inform her that the postmaster has asked you to run a new route to Nobottle on behalf of the quick post. Oh, so that's what all that business was about. I overheard you talking to the postmaster. I didn't mean to, of course. It's just these windows are awfully thin. While you were talking to the mayor, I put all the mail for Yondershire into a bigger satchel and set it just outside on the table beside the postmaster. With so many things pulling at his attention today, Hugo must not have seen me. It's all there, though, and ready to be delivered. Don't let me keep you, Lorendon. The folk of Yondershire have waited long enough for their mail. There it is. Alright, where do we have to go? It's the same location, is it not? How do I get it to click up there? No, it's up to Little Delve. Oh, I see. Okay, Little Delving. This way. Deliver a satchel to Postmaster Grub and no bottle by the way of Little Delving. Do I have to avoid nosy hobbits? It doesn't say avoid nosy hobbits, so I'm curious. I'm gonna run right to them if I see them, so I can find out. There's a hungry hobbit. Reminds me of Hungry Hippo. I guess this way? Or is it? I have no idea. Okay. There's the postman. Do I not bring it to him? I'm so highly confused.
What do you need?
Where am I supposed to go? Hopefully I didn't use up too much time there. I didn't realize you could get to Yondershire this way. That's interesting. Yeah. There were some ruffians back there. It's still got a long ways to go. Speaking of a long ways, we've been going over 2 hours. Hopefully I can finish this quickly because I don't like taking my stream over 2 hours. Then we'll be pushing over to YouTube. Already got that stable master, so that's good. Almost there. That's a nosy hobbit. And he didn't do anything to me, so good. Yes, thank God. Because we literally are at the end. That would have ticked me off.
Hello.
My goodness, Loren, is that all the mail out of Hithershire? Postman Grub takes the satchel, sets it down on his table, and peers into it. After a moment, a smile spreads across his face. Why, this will keep me busy for days. I cannot thank you enough, Loren, but tell me, were you and the postmaster able to unmask the culprit behind the tampering and delays? What happened? You tell Postman Grub of the self-styled chief sheriff. who has been gathering support in the Shire and employing some of the Bounders to unlawfully confiscate the mill. You tell the postman that Mayor Willwitfoot has drawn up a new route to Nobottle by way of Little Delving, and the service to Yondershire has been restored. In addition, you inform him that Postmaster Proudfoot intends to remain vigilant against further attempts to disrupt the quick post. From all the talk I've heard around Nobottle, it almost sounds like that Lotho fellow out of Hobbiton. I don't think he's got the mind for a plot like that, though. I must thank you again, Lorendon. The quick post owes you a great debt. And we get an earring. We're just going to choose one and hit finish. And that finished it, right? Let me click this. Click that off. Area door. Quick post. Talk to Postmaster Profit and Mitchell. So, what? Hold on. So do I have to go back to him? Hold on. That is so confusing. Okay, so we'll go back over there. I'm confused because I thought I just finished it. Maybe I just have to talk to him and that finishes it? I hope. Yep, he's got a quest marker above his head.
It's been a foul day, it has.
Alright, that is the end of it. Delightful news, Lorendon. With your help, we've been able to keep our branches in Yondershire in working order and ensure that the Quick Post remains a respected institution in the Shire. If Postman Grubb and our very own Onyx had not discovered this discrepancy when they did, I fear irreparable damage would have been done to the reputation of the Quick Post. Although I remain suspicious that this self-styled Chief Sheriff will again attempt to subvert the Quick Post, I have ordered my postmen to keep a vigilant eye on their routes and report any misconduct, even from one of the Bounders. Thank you, Lorendon. If your propensity for adventure should ever wane, there is a place for you here at the Quick Post. And we are finished with that. So that was the Quick Post, Yondershire, and there's nothing left. Nothing left in the Shire. We have 100% Shire. Awarded Officer of the Post, and we got 5 free Lotra points for simply playing the game. If we click here, now we see the Shire, all deeds completed. The next one that we will be doing in the next series will be Arid Lewin. We have a ton to do in Arid Lewin. Ton. We'll be working our way down through this for our series. We finished the Shire series. Next one is Arid Lewin. Hope everybody had a great time tonight. I had a fun time as always. I love hanging out with each and every one of you. Be sure to head over to Ferone.com where you can find links to all of my channels, and you can find a link to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Ferone1, where you can hit that subscribe button and help me get to 1,000 subscribers, because hit that subscribe button and I will be happy. Hit that subscribe button. I'm just saying, it's the subscribe button. Anyway, all right, so until next time, this is From the Gnome, and I am signing off. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye bye.